still see it. I know you're good. There's no doubt about that. But maybe it's just...
Hey YouTube, it is No Makeup Shannon back again with another extremely late BGC review. But, you know, at least I'm making the video, I guess. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into the review. So this episode is called, gosh, I just had the name, I forgot it that quickly. Okay, yeah, it's called Gang Gang Gone, which is basically in relations to Kayla and, I don't know if you said Eladria, but Eliadria's friendship or whatever. So this episode was pretty interesting to me. I'm always moving. Let me scoot back some. Alright, anyways, you guys, let's get started. So, we start the episode off with Eliadria and Kayla kind of sort of bickering. And Kayla is starting to notice that she's getting frenemy vibes from Eliadria. I kind of sort of saw this coming because Kayla, she's just one of those people who will continue and then she like never stops. So throughout this episode, Eliadria talks about how she used to dance in the Navy and how she got raped in the Navy, which is so crazy to me because I would have never thought that something like that can happen in such a supposed to be like secured area. And then again, I guess Z, from Eliadria talking about that story, Z also chimed in and kind of got a little bit like sensitive with the topic because she also explained to the girls that she was also raped. So we saw sympathy from them, which is very much needed in these types of situations. So next we see that Stephanie goes out with Z and Kaylee, and she's basically telling them like, you know, I'm really cool with everybody, but as of right now, I feel like I'm most drawn to, you know, you guys. So I thought that was really nice, but then again, like, I know Bad Girls Club is supposed to be about changing, but I honestly don't see why Stephanie's there, because she just seems like the comedian of the house. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, I'm still trying to like feel her out, because this is like the second time we've seen her in an episode, right? So I guess I have to give her some time or whatever. So after that situation happened, we have Kaylee and Z. They're both outside smoking, and this situation kind of sort of opened my eyes to Kaylee. Like, a part of me doesn't really like Kaylee, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why. So, do you guys remember the part, I don't know if my TV is too loud, but do you guys remember the part where they were both outside smoking and Kaylee, basically they were both, it was like a dead silent. Kaylee kind of said to Kayla, she was just like, Kayla, I know we haven't, you know, started it off good from the beginning, but blah 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 blah, etc. And then Kayla responded, and then Kaylee said something really stupid, and I just don't understand why she would say that. She was just like, oh, well, I'm sorry for everything that happened. And I was just like, why are you apologizing to somebody that literally would do whatever they could to get you out the house? This girl literally dragged her out of the house. So, like Winter was saying, like, why are you apologizing to me? Like, if I were you, I would have beat the living, you know, out of me. So, Kaylee, she just seems weak. I mean, she doesn't seem weak. She is weak. Like, I applaud her again, y'all, for being there for so long. But it's just like, how do you relate to this show? Because as of right now, I just don't really understand why you're here. Like, it's just really weird. So, anyways, let's move on from that situation. Then we have Bernicia, Kayla, Adrian. They talked about Z and Kaylee leaving. But Bernicia, you guys know how Bernicia is. She's not really into that. She's the type of person that stands her ground. That's why I really, sorry you guys. That's why I really respect Bernicia, because she's not a follower. She's not gonna try to fight somebody because you're fighting them. She's gonna do what she's gonna do when she wants to do it. And then again, you have Adrian. Adrian is still kind of like a follower. Like, I just don't respect her. Her closure piece have disrespected the whole show from the get-go. That's one of the main reasons why I don't respect Adrian, because her closure piece. And I just don't really understand why she's there also. I feel like she's just an accessory in the show. Like, she just seems extremely boring. Like, a lot of these girls this season are really boring, but basically they're both talking about getting Z and Kaylee out of the house, which is so dumb to me, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kaylee do need to go home, but let her go home on her own terms. Stop trying to be sneaky about the whole situation. And basically, with the situation, Bernicia, she runs and she tells Iliadria. And I feel like with Bernicia, that's one thing I don't like about her. I noticed that if she hears something or if she feels a certain way about something, instead of just walking away from this situation and, you know, letting it go, she'll go to somebody else and let them know what's happening. Like, don't be the instigator. You know, like, that's one thing I really, really don't like about Bernicia. It just seems like she's an instigator, and I don't like that. So basically, Iliadra goes to Z and tells her what's happening with the situation. She just basically tells Z, you know, like, you need to watch out. Like, you need to watch your back. And then again, you have Kayla. She goes to Iliadra. She tells Iliadra about the plan. And Iliadra is basically just not feeling it. I feel like she's kind of gotten annoyed with Kayla, her behavior, her bullying ways. I mean, who wouldn't get annoyed with Kayla? She just seems so, like, disrespectful, rude, self-absorbed. Like, that's what I really don't like about Kayla. And then again, we have another dumb moment from Kaylee. So, I guess Z told Kaylee about the situation where, you know, the girls were going to try to get her out the house. And then Kaylee was just like, oh, well, if they plan on jumping you or treating you like they treated me, they're going to see another side of me. And I just feel like, Kaylee, like, it's not possible to defend somebody else when you could barely defend yourself. Like, I don't understand why she tried to act so tough in the wrong situations. Like, you should have defended yourself when they literally drugged you. I mean, she did kind of defend herself, but in some situations, she just kind of, like, walked away. So, I don't understand why she's talking about defending Z, especially because Z was in the situation with her. Ugh, it's just a lot, y'all. Like, I'm so tired of them. Anyways, y'all, so the girls go rollerblading, and before this situation, we see throughout this episode that Kayla and Iliadra are kind of bickering back and forth. They're always getting into it, always arguing for no... Well, I don't know if it's for no reason. I think it's for no reason, but maybe they may... Well, obviously they had a reason. They just didn't really like each other. So, after that, they go to, like, this little sandwich eating competition or whatever. And Iliadra and Kayla kind of sort of get into it again, because I guess Stephanie was interested in eating a sandwich or whatever. It was like a contest. She didn't win, by the way, but not that it matters. But basically, Iliadra said, oh, Kayla, all of that food is going to go to your butt. And what did she say? She said all of that food is going to go to your butt and your stomach. And I didn't really get why Iliadra said that, but I don't know, it was kind of funny because I guess Kayla got heated about the situation and she went outside to cool off. Like, I don't know. I feel like throughout this episode we see that Kayla is getting like a taste of her own medicine, which I'm loving. And then we also see that Kayla calls her cousin and tells her about Iliadra and her attitude and how she's getting frenemy vibes from Illy Adria, and I'm just like, Kayla, like, you're weird. And Kayla said something really smart after that phone conversation. She said, I think I formed a bond too quickly with her, which we all noticed. Like, these girls became like this in a matter of like a week or a couple of days. So yeah, you can't become friends with people that quickly because you never know sometimes. So yeah. But anyways, the girls go out to the club and you know they're having fun. They agree to have no drama. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So they ended up having some drama because I guess Kayla, whenever she goes out, she loves to, because she is from the area, so she loves to like invite other people over. And I guess Illy Adria had an issue with that because it's just like, you know, like if you don't want to hang out with us, just don't hang out with us. Like, go out by yourself. Every time they all go to the club together, Kayla's always inviting extra people into their booth. And I can completely understand why the girls would feel some type of way, because it's just like, stop inviting your friends to, you know, hang out with us. Like, if you want to hang out with them, like, why don't you go by yourself? Like, stop making it seem like we're not there. So I can completely understand that. So after that situation, they get into the limo. Illy Adria is clearly drunk or tipsy. I don't know how to explain it, but something was wrong with her because she was talking about, I don't even want to say it. It was just weird. Like, I don't know who she was talking about, what she was talking about, but Winter commented on the situation, and Illy Adria basically was like, you know, nobody was talking to you or about you. Why did you take it so personal? She was just basically saying, like, why does everything have to be about Winter all the time? So Winter, she didn't really say much. Because if y'all notice, like, Winter, depending on who she's talking to, she's all bark. But she's, like, she doesn't really do or say much. So the girls get back to the room at this, well, not the room, but to the Bad Girls Club house. And Illy Adria and Kayla gets into it again. And they got into a fight. And the thing that I noticed, y'all, is that Illy Adria pushed Kayla at least twice before Kayla decided to, 2 or 3 times before Kayla decided to like react. And I just feel like that just goes to show you how weak Kayla is, because it's like, why are you waiting so long to defend yourself? It was just really weird. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, it just shows that she's really just not about that life. Just like Illy Adria said, she's not about that life. I don't really know how to explain that, but it was just really sad. But I'm honestly happy that Kayla got a taste of her own medicine, because she was just, you know how she used to always pick on Kaylee. She tried to get Z out of the house. I think it's just really karma. Like, what goes around comes around. You have to be careful. And I thought this episode was okay. Oh, I never said who won the fight. So, obviously, if you watched the episode, you saw that Illy Adria did win the fight. I'm sorry, this jacket is uncomfortable. But anyways, you guys saw that Illy Adria did win the fight. I mean, not much can be said. Like, oh, the main reason, y'all. Like, I guess Winter put her finger into Illy Adria's mouth and Illy Adria bit it. Like, I don't understand how you bite someone else's finger, because you never know what their blood contains. So it was kind of nasty, but I don't know, y'all. Like, hopefully she doesn't go home, but I know from the past seasons of Bad Girls Club, like, when they have interactions like that during a fight, somebody goes home. So I have a feeling that somebody might get sent home. And unfortunately, I think Illy Adria might get sent home, but I really don't know. But I really, really hope she doesn't get sent home. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm kind of sort of ready for a new girl, but I just want the right girl to go home. Like, Z needs to go, Kaylee needs to go. Unfortunately, I like Stephanie, but she needs to go also. And who else? Bernicia. I feel like all of the girls need to go home because they're all just really boring, and I don't really like that. So, yeah, but that is the end of this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And that is it, you guys. I'll see you in my next review. Hopefully, I will upload it on Wednesday and not 3 days after the episode have, aired or whatever. I'm going to try to do a lot better with uploading. I get really, really busy, and sometimes I really just simply don't have the time to do it, but I'm going to really try my best, you guys. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.